Every relationship hides a story, and every story carries pain. Welcome to Cheating Stories Insights, where truth bleeds through words. The fork slipped from my fingers and clattered against the porcelain plate. The sound cut through the chatter, pulling every eye toward me. My sister was standing, her hand pressed over her stomach, smiling in a way that made my blood turn to ice. "I have an announcement," she said, glowing, rehearsed. "I'm pregnant, with his child." Her gaze flicked toward my husband, sitting beside me, his jaw tight, his eyes lowered. She wanted the shock to break me. She wanted the silence to collapse over me like a shroud. Instead, I reached for my glass of wine. My hand was steady, my voice even. "A toast," I said. And in that moment, I knew the night would belong to me. I should have been surprised. I should have crumbled. But the truth had been whispering in the corners of my life for months. His phone lighting up at strange hours. Her sudden interest in visiting more often. The way their laughter bent toward each other, too quick to stop when I entered the room. At first I told myself it was paranoia, that grief over our parents' deaths had sharpened me into suspicion, that maybe I was imagining the way her perfume lingered on his shirt. But one night, I caught him staring at the bathroom mirror longer than usual, rehearsing something in his eyes he didn't say aloud. And the silence between us grew teeth. I didn't confront him, not yet. I tucked the suspicion deep inside, let it curl and fester. Instead, I began collecting, quietly. His emails, deleted messages, even the receipts that didn't match the stories he told. It wasn't rage that drove me, it was precision, a scalpel carving through deceit. And when I stumbled across his fertility test, the one he claimed was just a routine check, I ordered a copy of the results myself. That was when the final piece clicked into place. He couldn't father children, not now, not ever. For weeks, I carried the paper folded in my wallet like a secret blade. Each day, I watched them weave their little performance tighter. My sister glowing in false innocence. My husband trapped in the quiet panic of his own choices. And I waited. Tonight, they thought they were cornering me. My birthday dinner, the perfect stage. My family gathered, glasses raised, voices warm. She stood to make her announcement, expecting me to shatter into dust. But I had been waiting for this moment. I lifted my glass. The room fell into silence. "To new beginnings," I said. My voice carried easily, steady. "To family, and to truth." Their smiles faltered. He shifted in his seat. She blinked, uncertain. I slipped the folded paper from my purse, held it between two fingers, and placed it delicately on the table. "Before we celebrate," I said softly, "perhaps we should read this together." My sister's hand trembled as she reached for it. My husband froze. She unfolded it, her lips moving over the words she didn't want to speak. His diagnosis. His inability. The impossibility of the child she claimed as his. The silence was suffocating. She looked at me, panic blooming across her face. He looked at her, betrayal slicing deeper than any words. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't need to. "Congratulations," I whispered, but not to him. The room turned against them without a single word from me. My mother's friends stared in horror. My relatives shifted in their chairs, disgust curling in their expressions. My sister's glow shattered into ash, her confidence stripped bare. He sat in silence, the color draining from his face, shame and rage battling in his eyes. He opened his mouth, closed it again. No excuse could save him. No denial could rewrite the medical truth staring back at everyone. I simply sipped my wine. Every second stretched like a blade twisting deeper. She tried to stammer something about a mistake. He tried to claim he hadn't known. But I saw the collapse begin, their alliance crumbling in real time, turned against each other, desperate to escape the trap I had set months ago. I didn't move, didn't speak, just watched. When the dinner ended, the crowd dispersing in whispered judgment, I stood. My husband remained slumped, defeated. My sister was gone, fled before she drowned completely. I walked past him. No touch, no goodbye. In my silence, I had already left. Later, alone in my room, I let the night replay in fragments. The look in her eyes when she realized her pregnancy was no triumph, but a confession of her betrayal. The hollow silence in his face when the truth cut deeper than any accusation. They wanted me broken. Instead, they broke themselves. There were no tears left in me, no pity, no rage, just clarity. They underestimated me, believed me fragile, believed I would collapse beneath the weight of their deceit. But I don't collapse. I sharpen. I walk away carrying nothing but the truth, and the truth is all I need.